Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm finally home from vacation and that means a brand new video. Today we will be checking out Ents Zoroark without Darmanitan. Ents Darmanitan used to be a staple in the Ents Zoroark deck because you could copy its Flame Body Cannon attack with Night Joker to deal 90 damage to the active and 90 to a benched Pokemon from your opponent. But since it's another stage 1 to get in play, it's just too much work. So this build revolves around using Reshiram and other tools like Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon and Wellspring Mask Ogerpon to fill that hole. And Zoroark of course has the trade ability, very powerful ability that allows you to discard a card from your hand, and if you do, draw 2 cards, and its Night Joker attack allows you to copy one of your bench Ents Pokemon's attack and use it as this attack. So let's get right into the game plan. The game plan of this deck can vary from matchup to matchup, but in most cases so, you just want to try and set up as many Zoroarks as quickly as possible, and as well as some energy. So we are playing a 4-4 line of Zoroark to make that happen, as well as 2 TM Turbo Energize to attach those energy, because attaching this energy can be very important, not only to Zoroark, but also to Munkidori and Cornerstone Ogerpon. And Cornerstone Ogerpon is here mostly for Goldango and Charizard, but you have to find a way to charge it up, and TM Turbo Energize seems like the most probable way to do it. And then we also have 1 TM Evolution to evolve up our Zorua to Zoroarks. For the rest of the game plan, it kind of depends on what you're playing against, since this deck is pretty teched out. So let's get into the more specific cards so you can immediately see what those techs are. 3 Munkidori. Munkidori with that Adrenaline Brain ability can of course move damage from one of your Pokemon if Munkidori has a Darkness Energy and move it to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Then we're playing Wellspring Mask Ogerpon to use that Sob attack to retreat lock an opponent. Then we're also playing, like I just mentioned, the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. And for the late game, Bloodmoon Ursaluna onto the trainers. We have 2 Counter Catcher, 1 copy of Secret Box as our A-Spec, 1 energy switch, which is very good in combination with Ents PP up, or if you just want to attach an energy, one of your Munkidori, and for example use that Adrenaline Brain ability and then move it on to Ents Zoroark. 2 Pal Pads, 3 Boss's Orders. Boss's Orders is very important in this deck. 1 Air Balloon, 1 Turo Scenario. Turo Scenario can come in very clutch if you can't switch or retreat one of your Pokemon. 2 Turbo Energize, 1 Team Evo, 1 Ents PP up, and then getting to our energy, we have 7 Darkness Energy and 1 Fighting Energy for that Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Alright, full list will be on screen right now. And before we go into our first match, if you want to be featured in one of my future episodes, you name it and I play it. The series where I play cards and decks you guys send in the comments down below, and in the channel Discord, link to join the Discord in the description down below, and play it for a video. So make sure if you want to be featured in my next episode to let me know what card or deck down below you would like to see, and maybe I'll check it out. And like I just mentioned, don't forget to join the channel Discord server to stay up to date with everything happening with the channel, as well as join the community. Check out the link in the description down below. And with that, let's get into our first match. Completely forgot to mention, but we are also joined by my friend Yop. Here we go.
We will go first.
It looks like we'll be going first, right?
Yeah,
I saw that right. Yeah, okay. We definitely just start with Reshiram. We at least have Artisan in hand, that's nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, we can play Artisan. Use Artisan, and let's get, of course, a Zorua. Only 2 Zoroarks here, okay. We have 1 in hand, so that's fine. Yeah, Secret Box is prized. Pal Pad is here. Turo. Yeah, that looks fine like this. And I guess we just pass. That's kind of it. He's gonna use Artisan, makes sense. Shuffle the deck, look through it. Ooh, we're up against Gardevoir. This should be a good matchup for us. Team Evo going down, energy attachment. And there's the Iono.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Our hand was fine. This hand is worse though, unfortunately.
Secret Box.
Yeah, there goes Secret Box. I guess we just play Ultra Ball next turn, right? Discard Fez and Fighting Energy. Get Zoroark. What did we get one more time? Team Evo, Nest Ball, and Arven. Okay. There's another Rhodes. Yeah, just Team Evo, makes sense. So they had a pretty good, yeah, very good start actually. They have 2 Curly and play, a Munkidori. Let's see what we draw for turn. Night Stretcher. That's not too good. Okay, let's get ourselves a Zorua. I think we just Ultra Ball with these 2. Especially now that we have Night Stretcher in hand. Get a Zoroark. Yep. Evolve up. Trade. Trade away the Munkidori. Draw 2 cards. Maybe I should get another Zorua. Establish a more and Zoroark would be nice. Okay.
Secret box, of course, not being in deck hurts us a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I think we just pass here. Our opponent has a 4-card hand, so it's very possible that they don't really have a lot in hand right now. Hopefully.
6 sleeves.
Random, yeah. They are pretty sick. There goes Ultra Ball, so they at least have Gardevoir, yep. Yeah, they have a 2-card hand. Research, ooh. They had a really good hand, okay. Yeah, next turn we kind of have to pray we get something from trade, because our hand is like kind of bad. I'm gonna play Artisan. Not get anything, okay, that's interesting. Curious to see what kind of build of Gardevoir this is. Is this a Fluttermane Devo build or just a straightforward Drifloon build? Could also, it could even be Jellicent, but I'm guessing it's not because Jellicent is just kind of mid. There's Lisclefairy. There's a Fluttermane. Alright, so it is a Fluttermane build, probably with Devo.
With Devo?
Yeah, Team Devo.
Oh, Team Devo.
90 and 2 damage counter on your opponent's bench Pokemon any way you like. And with Lily's Clefairy, he's gonna knock it out. Yeah, there goes 2 damage counters on the ends Zorua. Still have a pretty bad hand. And this is kind of annoying because now if we promote Zoroark, we can't use its ability. So I guess we just promote Zorua. Leave it on the bench for now. Ogerpon is not great. I guess maybe you could like boss up Gardevoir and stall because we can get an energy back. Should I get back a Reshiram or just wait?
I think you should wait a little longer. Guardy also plays Artisan, so he's not gonna...
Yeah, that's true. Unless when I get another Zorua. I could also get back Fez. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna trade first. I'm gonna trade away the Munkidori and let's see what we get. Ends PP up. Okay, we can get Fez back, or we just Night Stretcher back the energy and boss's orders of the Gardevoir and just hit for 20 and retreat lock them because they don't have enough energy to attack. I guess they could have an energy though. I guess they could have research. Yeah, I'm gonna get back Fez. I could even draw an energy from this, so let's flip the script. Not an energy indeed. I guess we could still Iono. We could maybe our best play is like this, TM Energize there and just Iono. That's also another route. Okay, so now we can get at least a couple energy in play. That's nice. Alright, let's TM Turo Energize and let's attach an energy to our Zoroark EX and our Zorua. And yeah, our hand is still kind of mid, unfortunately. But maybe next turn, after using Artisan to shuffle the deck, get a Reshiram. Perhaps we could find a boss's orders and take a KO on the Gardevoir. I guess if once we take the KO on Gardevoir, we actually just be kind of chilling again. So. I'm gonna use a Drenabrain. Yeah, 30 on Zorua makes sense. Yup. And probably 2 on Zorua, or maybe 2 on Fez. Okay. So now, yeah, we just kind of want boss's orders here. I guess I promote this guy. I could retreat. Electron Energy. I think we should Artisan. Wait, did I just Iono'd, right? Yep. Okay. Did I have a boss in hand? Yeah, I did, right? Yeah. Okay, so we are gonna use Artisan to get ourselves a Reshiram. And let's trade away the Artisan. Only 1 PP up, I think. I'm pretty sure this build only plays 1 PP up, so let's trade away the Artisan. Ooh, we find boss. Okay, that's nice. Can attach here, flip the script. Okay, and it's PP up. It only plays 1.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure it only plays 1.
Oh.
This is still kind of annoying because they can take out the Zorua next turn. With Munkidori, now we don't have a second one. So I probably should have gotten Zorua that past turn when I whiffed the Artisan. Let's retreat into Zoroark. Boss of Gardevoir. I think I'm gonna keep the hand like this. Yeah. Let's just Night Joker for Virtuous Flame and take a KO on the Gardevoir, taking 2 prize cards. I guess they could always whiff Gardevoir, but I'm guessing they have a Night Stretcher or a way to find the other Gardevoir. Boss's Orders is good though. I guess they could still have a not have a way to deal with this Zoroark. If they don't KO the active Zoroark on the next turn, we could potentially just Boss's Orders up Gardevoir and take a KO. And then we would be pretty chillin', so. There goes the Ultra Ball. There goes an Earthen Vessel and Darkness Energy. Yeah, there's another Gardevoir. They have 3 more Psychic in discard, so they have a lot. Okay. There's Scream Tail. Kind of annoying. They're gonna use Artisan. If they don't bench another Ralts. Ooh, they don't. Okay. I guess they could. Oh wait, could they? No, they couldn't. They could not KO the Zoroark because 4 energy with Scream Tail does 160. Double Monkey does 220. So no one. They can only singular Monkey. So
Our balls gets.
yeah, that is kind of unfortunate. It is what it is. We can still trade next turn, and if they take a KO on something, we can flip the script as well, so that's nice. They put 30 on Fez. Let's see, it's Psychic Embrace to Clefairy. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. They want to move more damage, but now they can't take a KO with Scream Tail. Oh, they're gonna Hex Hurl? Okay, I totally don't get this play, but sure. Alright. Lily's Clefairy does 120, 160 now. So it's not taking out the Zoroark. With another one, 180, I guess with Monkey, 190, so it would be perfect math, unfortunately. We still kind of have to Artisan for Zorua though. So, yeah. Let's flip the script. Ooh, we could help it back another boss. Kind of want to maximize our chances of finding it, so yeah. It would be pretty huge. Let's Earthen Vessel. Get 1 more energy out of the deck. Should have done that before using Fez. Oh wait, I used trade. I can't use trade, of course. It's in the active. Okay, what I can do is attach this here. I could switch into Zorua and then ends PP up 1 back, so I could attack next turn. Because, oh wait, we can just Arven for counter catcher. Right? It's still fine. We can get Air Balloon. Yeah, that's just still fine. Yeah. Maybe you should have... No, Secret Box would have been too much to discard. I can still use the ability, though. That's nice. Do I want to? No. I don't think I want to. Let's counter catcher up this. Retreat. That's Night Joker. And... doesn't really matter. Taking a KO anyway. So taking a KO on Gardevoir. Taking 2 prize cards. Yep. And I guess our win con is just KO Clefairy. So we'd still have to find boss's orders. Oh wait. I forgot. You can heal. It can be healed with Munkidori. I guess we can still KO it though, because if we find boss, we could Artisan, attach an energy to Munkidori, and PP up onto Zorua. That's still a route. Playing that switch really was annoying, because otherwise I could have just attached the air balloon to Reshiram, and then we would have a pivot next turn. Okay, so he's gonna use a Devo. I guess it's annoying, but it's okay. Ogerpon and Arven in hand. We can flip the script next turn either way. It's super odd. Okay. Yeah. We have a Zoroark in hand though, so that's nice. How to do this? If I promote Zoroark, I won't have. I can't use its ability.
How many air balloons do you play?
Only 1. Yeah. I guess I'd still promote it because I can evolve it up. We can still use Fez. I'm not sure about this though. Iono, okay. We got Iono. What was in our hand? I think we should just flip the script first. Interesting. Let's evolve up. I could just KO the Fluttermane though. That's still like pretty decent, so. Ooh, we don't have a Night Stretcher in deck. Okay. I could not KO the Fluttermane. Okay, that is slightly annoying. We should probably shuffle back some energy. Okay, maybe we should even shuffle back a Reshiram. Because if they KO this Reshiram, we don't have another way of finding one, so. Yeah, this is really annoying. I kind of want to look through the deck one more time. 3 boss, E-switch with 3 energy in deck, and then PP up, okay. I guess we just pass here then. Really annoying. Yeah, what do we do next turn even? Iono? But then what? Yeah, they're just gonna swing with Clefairy, makes sense.
Is there a possibility we get Ursaluna?
Oh yeah, for sure, with Secret Box in hand.
Alright.
So, well, we still have to find an energy though. So if we find an energy, I'm pretty sure we're good. We can see 2 cards with trade, 1 with the draw for turn. We know they have nothing because they just played Ultra Ball and benched Fez. If we whiff, I guess we just retreat into. Ooh,
That's pretty good.
yeah, that's really good. That's Artisan and.
Do you have...
What is my best way of finding an energy? I have E-switch in deck,
Yeah.
so that means we just win.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's play Secret Box. Yeah, okay.
That does mean.
So that's the line. Secret Box. Get rid of the Ogerpon and Team Evo. Let's do this. And sure, doesn't matter. Let's Nest Ball.
Nest Ball, nice. And we take the win.
Yeah, take the win here.
Jeez.
Long match. Here we go. Ursaluna. E-switch. There we go. And Bloodmoon for the KO. Alright, after a long match, we took the win. And Zoroark felt pretty good. A lot of options. Yeah, don't really need Darmanitan, I guess. Let's go to the next match. Looks like we are going second. We have a pretty solid hand. No supporter, but we have Munkidori, Nest Ball, Buddy-Buddy Poffin.
Up against Excalibur.
Yeah, it's the Dunsparce.
Diddy.
No, the Dunsparce. The Dunsparce. Excalibur, yeah. So it's probably Chenpao. Probably Chenpao.
Oh, it is interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Great
What?
ball. Okay. The Dunsparce, he does hit it though. Energy to freaking backs. Alright. Fez is not really
Buddy-Buddy
helpful.
Poffin in hand. You have a pretty good opening hand.
Yeah,
actually.
2 Zorua, another one in deck. Only 2. Okay, we have one in hand again. Never mind. Secret box is in deck. No Team Evo. Alright. Yeah, looks fine. Let's do this. Probably Nest Ball for another guy. Get the squad out. Probably just pass. Nothing really else worthy to bench here. Don't really want to clog up the bench too early. There's the Chenpao. There's the Dunsparce. Runaway draw. We have an Artibax. There's a Great Ball. Iron Hands. Okay, yeah, I completely forgot they played Iron Hands. Completely forgot about that. There's Arven. Maybe Team Evo? Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's Team Evo. Team Evo and the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. There are 2 more Dunsparce.
Art is so interesting from the... No, the Iron Hands. So there's a lot
I
going
thought
on.
this one. Yeah, there's a lot going on, yeah. I have no idea where he is. Some different planet, I guess. I mean, it's probably something related to the games that I don't
In the
know.
future, probably.
Yeah, something that I really don't know or care about. Yeah, probably. Alright, let's draw for turn and Zoroark. Let's evolve it up. We have an energy in hand. Let's discard. I guess Munkidori. Not what I wanted. Okay, let's just attach and I guess pass. Pretty bad hand. I guess if they take a 1-prize knockout like this turn, it might just be better for us because then, yeah, Fezandipiti gets activated. We can promote Zoroark, probably get an attack off. But still, Chenpao is probably probably a pretty bad matchup because they're just one-hitting you and you're only swinging for 170 until they don't KO you in 1 hit, which they will do. So I guess we kind of have to go after their Excalibur, but they already have 2 in play, which is even more annoying. We have Ursaluna for the late game. That is kind of nice, but this is definitely a harder matchup. There's a runaway draw. It's gonna retreat probably into maybe Iron Hands. There's Chenpao. Alright. Shivery Chill. Super Cold. Alright. Attaching the energy. Yep.
He's gonna... He wants to KO.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna KO Reshiram, but it's gonna cost him 3 energy, which is a lot, so.
Yeah, and we can use Flash.
That's nice. Yeah, the only thing is now that they just part of KOing the Chenpao is kind of annoying. We'll figure it out. Research, that's nice. Don't really want to waste the only NSPP up we have. I'll use flip the script. Energy. Do this. Okay. A lot more options now. Get Ents PP up to a bench Pokemon. Get also Night Stretcher. Get the energy back. Munkidori is just not that good in this matchup, to be honest. Same goes for Ogerpon. I guess Ogerpon is better, but and then you're just kind of trading with the Iron Hands. Might come up though. Fighting, but the I think the attack doesn't. Yeah, isn't affected by any effects or weakness.
Oh.
So. Earthen Vessel, Air Balloon. Maybe Boss? KO Dunsparce. Also doesn't seem too good though. Do we just go after the Baxcalibur?
There's two in play, so it's gonna be very hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be annoying, but not that hard. We have 2 Counter Catcher in deck. I guess if we don't put the Artisan in play, we might just have to do it. I don't really want to be trading with a Chenpao, and it's probably just gonna one-shot me anyway. Could also get rid of the Dunsparce, get rid of its Straw. Let's play Earthen Vessel first.
I think Bax, if you want a boss, I think Bax is the play.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yep. I have to Night Stretcher back for Reshiram. Put it into play. Alright, now the question is, do we play boss's orders? And if so, what do we boss up? Hitting Chenpao is just delaying the inevitable. I think we just go after the Baxcaliburs.
Yeah, I think so too.
And if not, no. We'll see. Okay, so let's take out the backs, take 1 prize. They still have to have 5 energy, which I guess they could technically whiff. They probably play like 11 water and a lightning. I see 7 here and a lightning, so I don't know how many they play. Maybe they only play 8 though. I think it was 8, so maybe they can only search out 1. There it is. They have the Dunsparce. There's an Arven, so okay, they are probably, yeah, they are pulling off the attack. They're just gonna Arven for superior energy retrieval. Get the energy retrieval and just, oh, super odd. So they might already have an energy retrieval in hand then. Shoveling back Baxcalibur, sure.
Yeah.
There's a retrieval, yep. If they don't bench a Frigibax this turn though, then we still might be fine. We just Buddy-Buddy. Ooh, there goes. Please don't find another Frigibax. Not yet. Super cold. I don't think they have it. So that's nice because now we can Buddy-Buddy Poffin, get a Zorua, attach to Zorua. Probably Air Balloon to Reshiram. And then research. And then just hopefully find the counter catcher we need. We can see like 7 plus Fez plus the draw for turn, 11 cards and maybe even more. Yeah, if we still have to find Zoroark as well, but when we find Zoroark, because I'm guessing we are probably gonna find Zoroark, that's 2 more cards. So yeah, I think it should definitely be possible to find the counter catcher here.
Yeah, and
then they don't have a way to accelerate, so the best option they have is arm press, and then we just. There it is. Alright, that's good. Let's promote this guy. Let's attach here. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Get another Zorua.
how many?
Not sure. Did not check. Let's research.
Ooh,
At least one.
one.
We find one, so that's very nice. Now I want to put Artisan in play for them. Let's flip the script. Alright. Let's trade away.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Turo Energize. Super odd. Gonna wait for now. And let's just take a knockout on Baxcalibur. Yeah, we should definitely just be chilling. The only thing they could do next turn would sweat arm press or sob something with Wellspring Mask Ogerpon.
That will be annoying.
But we do play a Turo, so I guess we could still find the Turo. So perhaps that, yeah, perhaps we find the Turo, and if so, it would also be nice. Ooh, there's Artisan, that's annoying. They could just get a Frigabax. We have a Boss's Orders in hand though. There's an Arven. If they get another one, then it's gonna be hard to stop it. They play 2 rare candies though. I guess we just don't boss anything then, because we just have to see what they backscaliber.
The question is, how many can they do?
Probably 3, 2 or 3. Yeah, they're gonna. Are they gonna attack with Sob, or are they gonna boss? Or oh wait, they used Arven. We're just gonna Sob the active. Okay. I mean, hitting the Ogerpon for it's not bad. Gonna follow up this. Okay, so we need to take like 2 more prize cards, and after that we can use Ursaluna. Pal can one-shot us basically. They have a 4-card hand. Kind of want to play Iono. Did they play Zorua last turn? They played Arven. They might still just have something in their hand though. Let's look through our deck. Is that the play? I think that's fine. What's our win condition? Okay, so Zoroark 170 on Ogerpon. It's not enough. Even with the 20 from Munkidori, theoretically would not be enough, so they would need 4 more energy though, and rare candy backscaliber with a 4-card hand.
Maybe
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. We could, yeah, but our hand is so good though. With boss, did we just bench this guy, or it's been there for a while now. Okay, so that's even eligible to be followed up. That's completely forgot that I just looked through my deck and I didn't see Zoroark. Unfortunate. I think I just keep this there. Night Joker. Do I want to play Arven? I could trade. Yup. Even if Counter Catcher in deck still. But what and why? I guess we could maybe Counter Catcher up the Dunsparce. Thing is though, we still need to take 3 more prize cards if we do that, and if we swing at the Ogerpon, I guess we wouldn't be doing a whole lot as well. They have Artisan, so they would just get a new one and they would do it a turn later, so let's just swing. There we go. I think if they get the KO this turn, there's an Artibax. If they get the KO this turn, yeah, that would be very annoying. If they whiff the KO this turn, which I still think is highly likely, I guess we're kind of chilling. We just take a KO on the Ogerpon. There's a Superior. They might have it then, but how are they ever going to draw that many cards? Do they have the Dunsparce in hand? I think they do. Because if they whip this turn, we basically just win. I could even pre-bench Ursaluna. I could even just take a KO and Nest Ball Ursaluna next turn. Next turn, yeah, Nest Ball Ursaluna. And I guess even, like, attach if we really wanted to.
Throw away backs.
He threw away backs. Okay, so he doesn't have rec any backs. He was gonna charge up. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think they're gonna touch an energy to Gen value. He might just have 2 backscaliber in hand. Okay. But now the best play is definitely just Counter Catcher up or Ogerpon. You just swing. I think we're just gonna pre-bench Ursaluna because I don't think we really have anything to worry about. What's the worst that could happen? I guess the worst that could happen is Tool Scrapper. Kind of want to touch an energy to Reshiram just in case. We're not gonna use monkey, so let's discard Munkidori. Okay. Gonna look through my deck one more time. Okay, we also have a Turo in deck. Alright. Take a KO on Wellspring, and I think we just win this game now. I don't think there's a way for us to lose. Yeah, I guess they could counter catcher up Ursaluna. That would be a thing. KO Ursaluna, but then we could, I guess, like super odd Nest Ball, retreat back into Ursaluna. Enriching energy. Okay, so that's their ace back. Draw more cards. Fair enough. Yup. Great Ball. Get an Iron Bundle. Okay, Iron Bundle doesn't really do a lot. Let's promote Reshiram. Why didn't I promote the other Zoroark? No idea, okay. There's a Excalibur. Yeah, I should have definitely just promoted the other Zoroark.
I don't know why you did that.
Even if they take out Reshiram though, we're still fine.
Yeah, Reshiram.
Because then we can still attach Ursaluna and take a KO. If they don't kill Reshiram, we might have a bigger problem. It's not a problem, but it's like more annoying. Superior.
I think he's gonna go for the knockouts.
You would think so. The thing is, if they don't take the knockout, I still think they just lose. They kind of have to take a knockout this turn, but yeah. Okay, we draw. If we attach an energy to Ursaluna, last turn we would have won in basically every scenario. Let's super out back a couple energy. So we have a higher chance of finding them next turn. Let's trade once. Okay. Yup, that's Night Joker. Or 170. And I think we just still win this. I'm not sure if there's anything else. I seriously don't know if there's any way we lose this. I don't think there is. Maybe Sobs with attack with what's it called? Wellspring and Sob Fez. But then even because we have our recovery and Iono in hand, we probably still break out of it soon enough. Yeah, he's 0 cards in deck. This match has to be cooked. Gotta say, pretty fire list. Probably gonna play this more. I'm going to the Frankfurt Regional in about 2 weeks, so still have to lock in a deck. Probably run a couple more matches with this. Might just play this or some kind of Zoroark build. Feels pretty solid. Okay, he's just gonna probably Hillblade for like way too much damage and just accept defeat because I don't think there's a way for him to get more cards in the deck. I'm not sure why he attached the enriching energy though. He probably could have still played a couple turns. Yeah, he's just gonna swing at the Zoroark, take a KO. We'll just promote Ursaluna, take the KO, and we'll just win. All right, let's draw for turn. Yup, there we go. We'll just Bloodmoon. Take the KO on the Chen Pal. And yeah, very solid final match. And Zoroark feels very strong. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm finally back from vacation, so expect a couple more videos coming very soon. I'll return to my hopefully regular upload schedule soon. Like every 2 to 3 days a new video. Make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure if you want to be featured in my next episode of You Name It and I Play It, to let me know down below what card or deck you might want to see played. And if you want to join the channel Discord server, make sure to check out the link in the description down below to join. And if you want to see this crazy hit and run deck, check out the video right here and I'll see you there.